and start the session. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Om Annado Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Om Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. The only guru of three religions, Traitatheeram originator, sensational writer, the author of more than 100 divine holy scriptures, Hindu virtue donor, Sri 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 Acharya Prabodhananda Yogeshwar. We are learning Karma Sanyasa Yogam chapter. So, last week what we came to know, let us recap them. Arjuna got a doubt that karma sannyasam, the difference between karma sannyasam and doing karma, both. So karma sannyasa means it's Brahma Yogam. Doing karma is about Karma Yogam. So Lord Krishna explained both the yogams to Arjuna. One is Brahma Yogam, another one is Karma Yogam. So he got doubt in between which one is the best to follow, best to do that. So then it's the Lord Krishna's turn to explain him in such a way which yogam best suits for everyone. So there are two yogams, right? Karma Yogam and Brahma Yogam. With the two yogams, whoever follows those yogams can get liberation. So that's why these two yogams are called two dharmas in Bhagavad Gita itself. So Lord Krishna said that both are best, both are good, but Karma Yogam is better than Brahma Yogam. Why he told like that? Because so we are in the family, so everybody cannot do Brahma Yogam. There are some problems in doing that, because if a person is in a family, there are some he got some dependents like children or parents, or he has to go out to do some work, gain money, earn money, get the groceries to family. So family will survive with the money whatever he earns outside. That's why he has to do the work. So if he goes silently and does the Brahma Yogam, then who is going to take care of the family? So that is why Lord Krishna said, so Brahma Yogam is not suitable to everybody. It is suitable only for the person if he has no dependence at all. For everyone, the Karma Yogam is the best suitable one. That's why he said Karma Yogam is the best compared to the Brahma Yogam. And then he said about Karma Yogam, Karma Yogi, the Nitya Sannyasi, always Sannyasi, being always Sannyasi. Who can be called being always Sannyasi? The one who does not show love and hatred, who has no duality about the happiness and sorrow, he will not have any bondages. He will be called the Nitya Sannyasi, always Sannyasi, he said. But we got some explanation about what is true sannyasam. We see many people in the society, they used to leave their family completely, and they will go to some other locations, even Himalayas or some other places, wearing saffron clothes. They say that we left the samsaram, the family, so it is called sannyasam. But God never said that. So God said that through Karma Yogam, even though if you are performing the task, when you are not getting attached to the karma, then it is called true sannyasam. So whatever they thought, that is totally wrong. We came to know that how it's not true sannyasam. just by leaving the family and wearing the saffron clothes is not called sannyasi. The sannyasi is the one who could um, who could who is not getting attached to the karma is really the sannyasam. So that's what we learnt last week. Let's move on to the fourth slokam. What Lord Krishna is telling over here. Sankhya yogau prutak bhala pravadanti na panditaha ekamapyastitas samyak ubhayor vindate phalam. So why he told this slokam? So there might be some people thinking that there might be a result variation with Brahma Yogam and Karma Yogam. But here what he is saying that the unknown, the ignorant people, we can say, the people who don't know at all, they may think that Karma Yogam is different and Brahma Yogam is different. But the knowers, what they will say, you follow any one of them, you can definitely get the fruits from that. You can get liberation. That's what. So in the second slokam, what he said, the best than the Brahma Yogam is Karma Yogam is the best, better compared to the Karma Yogam, compared to the Brahma Yogam, he said. But here what God is saying, the people who don't know, they will be telling that Karma Yogam and Brahma Yogam both are different. So then people may get confused why he said so like that there and why he said here this way. So Swami is explaining in such a way we don't get any doubt on that. So here in this slokam we need to understand that. So you follow whichever yogam you want to, but you will definitely reach Paramatma, absolute soul or liberation. So what the task, not the task, the result is the same whichever you follow. But here we need to understand a little bit more. The convenience is the important one. Lord Krishna said about the convenience in the slokam 2. In second slokam, he told about the convenience. So whichever is convenient to you, that is good for you to follow. But yogams, the Karma Yogam or Brahma Yogam, the result is the same here. So that is why he said, whoever is involved in the family life matters, he has to do some work and get money to serve, to feed their family, to take care of their family. For them, Karma Yogam is the best option here. The best option, Karma Yogam is for the people who are in the daily family life. So those people who don't have any dependency on them, that kind of people can go for the Brahma Yogam. So this difference is told for the people who should follow what, but not about the yogams. There is no difference in the yogam. That's why in the fifth slokam what he is saying, Yas Sankhya prapyate sthanam tad yogairapi gamyate ekam Sankhyam cha yogam cha yaha pashyati sapashyati. So whichever you achieve by Brahma Yogam, same thing you can achieve it by Karma Yogam also. God is saying over here, Brahma Yogam and Karma Yogam both are same. Whoever knows this one, he is the one who is having the wisdom view. So real wisdom view, the person who has real wisdom view, he will say that Brahma Yogam and Karma Yogam both are same, because both will destroy the karma. That's what he is saying. Let us go to the sixth slokam. Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptumayo gataha yogayukto munir brahmana chirena adhigacchati. So this Shlokam talks about Karma Yogam and Brahma Yogam both. The one who does not have Yogam at all, unification at all, the one who does not do Karma Sanyasam, the one who does not get detachment from karma, he will always get the sorrow. The one who is merging with yogam, the one who unifies, one who follows yogam, and he will suppress the mind, the one who suppresses the mind, he will achieve Brahma Yogam state and get the liberation soon here. Here Swami gave the explanation in such a way, there is no doubt at all. So far, other than Traitatiram Bhagavad Gita, more than 300 people interpreted Bhagavad Gita, but what they did, they copied the matter from the previous one, whoever wrote. They did not go in depth and understand which is good and which is bad. They simply copied and pasted the things over them there. So here the elder people, the people who interpreted Bhagavad Gita, what they said, without the help of Karma Yogam, getting liberation through Brahma Yogam is hard, they said. And also they said the one who knows Karma Yogam can get liberation super fast. It's surprising, right? So let us go in detail. Let's explain one word after another one. Sanyasastu. In the Shlokam, what he said? First, Sanyasastu. Sanyasastu means giving up, eliminating it, making it not remaining anything, leaving it. So which one? That is called karma. So whenever you leave the karma, that is called karma sannyasam. So there are two ways to do that. One is Brahma Yogam. With that you can destroy Sanchita karma, that is accumulated karma. With karma, another one is Karma Yogam. With that you can destroy future karma. So in order to destroy the karma in two methods, he said Sanyasastu. So this word Sanyasastu is related to both the yogas. That's why the Sanyasam contains in both the yogams. Here the Sanyasastu means that is the one. Then he said Ayogataha. Ayogataha means without having yogam. So if you don't have yogam, what happens? You can't do karma sannyasam. That means you are not following Brahma Yogam or Karma Yogam. And then third one, Dukkham aptu. So you will get sorrow. So you will be in sorrow. When you don't have yogam at all, the mortal soul will be doing the task. Out of the task, he will get the karma as a fruits of action. So whenever you have the yogam which can destroy the karma, then you won't get sorrow. That is clear, right? Then yoga yukto. Yoga yukto means the one who is having yogam, who does unification. So even though he is doing the actions, if he is in karma yogam, he will not have any karma. He will not get attached to karma. Then Muni. Muni means the one who is silent completely. So he does not speak anything. The one who can suppress mind and the organs, he will be steady, stable. So he will enter into the Brahma Yogam state, then he will destroy his karma. Then what is Brahma? Brahma means the absolute soul, Paramatma, liberation. Then finally, Nachirena Adhigachati. So you will achieve the liberation very soon. That's what. So if you don't follow the two methods which will destroy your karma, you will get sorrow. You will get sorrow always. The one who follows Karma Yogam and Brahma Yogam, he will get liberation very soon and he will unite with the absolute soul itself. That's what Lord Krishna told. Swami explained in such a way, we are clear on that. Let us move on to the seventh slokam. Yoga yukto vishuddhatma vijitatma jitendriyaha sarva bhutatma kuruvannapi na lipyate. So what he is saying, Vishuddhatma means the pure soul. When he becomes a pure soul, and who could conquer the organs, he will think that the soul, the immortal soul in all the other creatures is the same within his body itself. So whoever thinks that way, that yogi will not get attached to any karmas over here. So whoever is detached from the emotions, he is called Shuddhatma. The mortal soul is called pure soul, Shuddhatma. So the one who could control his organs, sensible organs, actionable organs, everything, and who could suppress his mind, then he will achieve Brahma Yogam state. When he gets Brahma Yogam state, he can visualize immortal soul. And then what he will think, so the immortal soul which is inside his body is the same immortal soul present in all the other creatures' bodies also. So whoever come to know that fact, the truth, he will not have the karma. That means as long as he is in that state, that much time duration, his sanchita karma, the accumulated karma will be destroyed. So that is why this slokam talks about Brahma Yogam itself. So let us move on to the next slokams which talks about Karma Yogam. Naiva kinjit karomiti yukto manyet tatvavit pashyan shunvan sprushan jigran asnan gachan swapan shwasan pralapan visrujan grihnan unmishan mishanapi indriyani indriyarteshu vartanta iti dharayan brahmanyadhaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti yaha lipyate na sapapena padmapatramivambasa. The one who learns the spiritual knowledge, spirituality, the one who becomes the karma yogi by knowing the wisdom, he will think that he is not doer of the any task. Even though he is looking at the things, listening and touching, smelling, eating, sleeping, walking, breathing, talking, and going to the what is that? Even if he is going to the what we can say, restroom, even if he goes to the restroom and so doing that task, even observing anything and opening the eyes, closing the eyes, in all these situations the yogi thinks that the organs are functioning, organs are doing the task. he will offer all these tasks to Brahma inside his body. The Atma is the Brahma inside his body. He will offer all these actions to him itself. He will be like how the lotus leaf inside the water, a single drop even does not touch to that one. So, the similar way, even though the yogi is doing the task, he is not attached to the karma. That's what he is telling over here. So, the task which we explained over here, so in the Slokam, whatever the tasks he mentioned, we can divide them into two parts. One task is with the interest or under control, the tasks which are under control, uh, which are liked by him and happening the task, which are disliked by him, even he likes or dislikes, the task will happen. One, the task happen with his desire. So he will desire the task to happen, they will happen. Another one is whether he has the desire or not, but they will happen. And the task also happening inside the body as well. The science what it says is these tasks, the tasks which are happening with under desire, and the tasks which are happening without any desire itself. So what they are saying, the looking at the things, the sight, the task related to the sight, listening, touching, eating, walking, all are happening with the mortal soul, the man's desire. He likes it, he intentional, we can say it is intentional. So with his intention, the tasks are happening. Intentional task, unintentional task, we can say. So intentionally the tasks are happening. Without being any acknowledgement, some of the tasks are happening. Breathing, closing eyes, opening the eyes, and also inside the body, heartbeat, kidneys functioning, and the digestion system functioning. All these are unintentional tasks, they are saying. We can prove that whatever the science categorized the task into two, as one intentional, another one is unintentional. So in reality we can say that is false according to the science, because in one situation the legs, hands, they will move intentionally. In some other situation they will move automatically without even having your intention. One example is, if something is crawling on your feet, then automatically your automatically your leg will move suddenly. Unintentionally the hand will move. So are you intentionally doing that? You are not doing. So without any intention, in the sleep, unintentionally the legs and hands are moving. There are some people who walk in their sleep. That's why we can say whatever the science categorized intentional task and unintentional task, that is also not true. If we can say the tasks which are happening by knowing, with our acknowledgement, so being known the tasks are happening, being unknown the tasks are happening, that way we can categorize. If we categorize in such a way, then nobody can condemn the thing. So some of the tasks which are known to the mortal soul inside the body, some of the tasks are happening without being known to the mortal soul. So even the tasks which are being known to the mortal soul, those are happening. Such tasks also, without even known by the mortal soul, they are happening. For example, we are urinating. It is by knowingly we are going to bathroom and do urination. The same task is happening when we are sleeping also. In the sleep also, some people do the urination without even known to them. So some of the tasks which are being known, the same tasks are happening without being known. That is happening, right? It is the ignorance by ego, thinking that everything is happening by knowing to me. That is the wrong. So for example, if you are thinking that I am walking with my legs, is ignorance that contains ego in it. If you think that the legs are walking, that is known to me, it becomes the thinking in a way with respect to the wisdom. So there is no ego involved in it. Even in the sleeping also, the walking is happening without known to you. Then we will acknowledge that, oh, it happened without being known to me. Nobody can say that, oh, in the sleeping also I walked. That's wrong. That becomes wrong, right? Okay. In the body, all the tasks which are happening, they are known to us. But we should not say that they are happening with my intention, with your own intention. So the knower of the wisdom, what he will think that every task, every action happening in the body, will think that some of them are known to me when they are happening. Some of them are happening without being known to me, and all the organs are doing their own tasks. He will think that way. If not that, so there will be an ignorant man. What he will think that, so when he sleeps outside of his veranda, outside of the home, of course, if there is a rain, then what he does at the midnight, immediately he will grab his blanket and he walks suddenly into the home and he will sleep. So in the morning he will get up, he will say, how come I came inside the home itself, inside the house, while I was sleeping outside? The people who saw him while he was coming inside the home and sleeping, they would say that, oh, there was a rain happening. What you did, you grabbed your blanket and you came into the house and slept, they will say. But he will not know how he came inside into the home itself. He can't even know about that. So what happened over here? Those tasks, his legs moved, his hands moved, he walked, he slept there inside the home. So he came out from outside of the house. So this one incident is more than enough to say that there is one energy, the conscious energy, which is driving our body. But the thinking of, when some of the tasks happening by intention, then thinking of that entire body, the task in the body entirely happening by your own intention. So this is how it is. Like if there is a neighbor, If there is a neighbor, the neighbor lady gives you some curries, sometimes food, then you will enjoy that. That is fine. If you think that, oh, since she is giving food and all, if you think that she is your wife, that is wrong. You remember that the neighbor lady also have husband to her. Similarly, in your body, just by with your intention, some tasks are happening. You should not think that your entire body is moving with your intention itself. So you remember that there is a husband to all the organs inside your body. Inside your body, everything is under control of him, not under control of you. So that is the mistake. So there are the tasks about 30% are happening by knowing to you, and 70% are happening without being known to you. So this way, whoever knows this fact, he will think that the tasks which are happening by knowing or without even being known, he never think that he is the reason. The one who does not think that he is the reason, the one who follows karma yogam, he does not think that even though 30% are the task known happening by knowing and 70% of the tasks are happening by not knowing, he will think that the karma yogi, I am not the doer. He will think that I am not the reason to happen those tasks. So he will think that for every task karma is the reason only. Then we can say he is the true karma yogi. If he so that way he will not get attached to the any karma. So since he is a karma yogi, he is doing unification. So with the fire generated by doing karma yogam, so he is going to destroy the karma. So let's move on to the next slokam. कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति संगं त्यक्त्वा आत्मशुद्धये युक्तः कर्मफलं त्यक्त्वा शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम् अयुक्तः कामकारेण फले सक्तो बध्यते. Body, mind, intellect, these are the organs. So when the tasks are happening inside the body, so when the karma yogi has no karma yogi does not have sangam means he does not fall prey to ego, or he is not deviated by ego. So generally ego deviates the mortal soul to to make him attached to the karma. Here the karma yogi is not listening to the ego, so he left the ego. He doesn't listen to ego. So the one who does that, he will be having always thinking that the purification of his soul purification in the way of purifying his soul. So we came to know that purification of soul, when he detached from emotions, he becomes the purification. He gets the purification. So that is Atma Shuddhi. The one who is having the objective of purifying his soul. And the one who does not desire for the fruits of karma, even though he is involved in doing the actions, tasks, he will be in peace always. The one who does not do so, he will be always in the bondages of karma. He will not get any peace in his life. Let us go to the next slokam. Sarva karmani manasa sanyasyaste sukham vashi Navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvanna karayan. So, by eliminating with the mind all the karma related tasks, leaving to the body, the 9 holes of the body, the karma yogi, he doesn't become doer of that, and he will be living peacefully. What he is saying over here, our body contains 9 holes. So he is saying that Navadvara Puradeha, that means 9 holes body, 9 holes body. Leave all the tasks to the 9 holes body. The body will do all the tasks. According to the karma, all the actions will happen from your body. So, then being a karma yogi, you should think that you are not the doer. The karma yogi thinks that he is not the doer. Then he will be living happily with peace. Let us go to the next slokam. Na kartrutvam na karmani lokasya srijati prabhu na karma phala samyogam svabhavastu pravartate. So the Atma, here the Prabhu means, you remember, he is the Atma on the earth, not the karmas, not the tasks, not the desires on the fruits of actions. The immortal soul does not provide. The immortal soul does not give, does not provide these things. What is that? The karmas, the tasks, and the fruits of actions, the desire over the fruits of action. The desire over fruits of action, the actions, and the karmas. So it does not provide. It does not provide to the mortal soul. How they are happening? They are happening by the nature itself. By the nature itself. Because of the nature. So about this we came to know earlier in one of the slokams, Swadharme Nidhanam Sreya Paradharmo Bhayavaha. The self dharma is the Atma Dharma. Atma Dharma means the soul dharma is the self dharma, and Paradharma is the Prakriti Dharma is the Paradharma, the nature, the dharma related to nature is the Paradharma. So the Paradharma is completely filled your whole body itself. So because of that nature, every task is happening. So whatever is happening, that is visualized by, witnessed by soul. The soul is witnessing everything, but it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. That is what he is telling over here. And one more slokam, what he is saying. Nadatte kasyachit papam na chaiva sukrutam vibhuhu ajnane navrutam gnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. So Atma, the immortal soul, is not going to eliminate anyone's sin or virtue. The ignorance covers the wisdom. Because of that, all the people are in illusion itself. So here, what God is saying here, how much yogam you do, how much duration of yogam continues yours, that much karma is going to get destroyed. The Atma is not going to eliminate anyone's karma intentionally. So everybody has to eliminate karma himself. That is through the process of yogams, whatever he explained, karma yogam and brahma yogam. Without that, there is no other ways to destroy the karma. But there are the ignorant people, they think that we are worshipping so much, and God is going to eliminate their sins. This is as usual in this world. There are some people who will be thinking that we are doing sinful deeds and punyam, the task related to sin and punyam, when we just do or make a prayer in the evening, God will be eliminating all the sins from them, sins for them. But that is the mistake. That is the mistake or misunderstanding. That is the misunderstanding. And some people even think that they are earning lot more sins. So in order to remove them, if they spend thousands and lakhs of money and do bigger pujas and yajnas something, then they can eliminate their sin. That way they are thinking that. But it is not truth according to the God. God is not going to eliminate anyone's punyam or papam. He is not going to eliminate anyone's karma at all. So only the way, whatever he told, two ways, karma yoga and brahma yogam, that is the one we need to follow. So that's why God is saying here is that the wisdom is covered by ignorance. So because of that ignorance, many people fabricated so many different methods which are not told by God. That is why they are performing bigger yagnas and doing bigger pujas and spending thousands of money for that. So that is why he is saying that muhyanti jantavaha ajnanena avrutam gnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. So that's why he is saying that the people that they are thinking, or they are in the illusion. They are in the illusion that God will eliminate their karma. No, it's not going to happen. God never promised it in that way. If he promises in that way, why do we have to learn all the dharmas? Why do we have to learn the entire Bhagavad Gita containing the dharmas, how to destroy our karma? So the people who are in ignorance, they are not knowing the wisdom. If they know the wisdom, they will come to know how to eliminate the karma. Since they don't know, they are in illusion. So they fabricated many different kinds of methods which are not told by God, and they are practicing them. Let us stop here. We'll continue 16th Shlokam in the on the next week. Okay. Let us do Mangala Prarthana and end the session. Om Mangalam Gurudevaya Mahaniya Prabodhatmane Sarvaloka Sharanyaya Sadhurupaya Mangalam. Prabodharpanam to everyone.